This is live. Live outside of Brian Laundrie's home. We are not sure if they are inside the home or if they're just staging outside, hoping that he shows up. We don't know anything. We do know that they are outside though. There are no protesters out there. So stay tuned, everybody. We don't know. I'm going to stay on this live until further notice. I know how boring it must be just sitting here watching a home that it looks like nothing is going on at. However, this is what we're here for. We are not leaving this campus until we get some answers. So we might be here all night. That's fine. I'm here for as long as it takes. Justice for Gabby, you guys. Justice for Gabby. Sorry about that. I accidentally had J for Justice running in the background still. My bad. Not that I don't mind listening to her scanner too. Gives us something more to hear than just staring at a home. But it's okay. I'll get the party going in a minute. Let me get my kid back in the house. I might actually get over and we might have a little bit of a talk, and I might switch screens a little bit here and there. Who knows? You know what I mean? You just really never know with me, really. You never know with me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, anyways. So yeah. You just never know. But I'm about to go and dab it real quick. And supposed to be getting dinner ready. I'm taking the night off. I'm usually the one who cooks and cleans, so tonight is my night off. Asked my dad to cook dinner, so we'll see how that turns out. How's that? Potato. She said, See how these potatoes turn out. So let's get back to this. Poor Gabby, man. I had a feeling. See, I was so wrong though, because in that one video I said, oh, they must have went off to the right. I was totally wrong, right? Totally freaking wrong. From where the van was to where Gabby was found. I was so wrong on that part. And obviously I was wrong about the cliff part. I don't know what happened now. Hi, officer. How's it going? Find laundry yet? Oh, there he goes again. They gotta watch the house. Because no, I mean, if we find out that the parents of Laundry, Mr. and Mrs. Laundry, who was an XDA, come on, lady. You just killed your rep, you know what I mean, period. Your name is just going to go down in vain, because basically this is aiding and abetting, you know. I mean, innocent until proven guilty. Obviously, they still have to, you know, figure out exactly what happened and how it happened and stuff, but I mean, it's just bizarre, man. And I have a feeling that Laundry's out trying to do self-harm, you know, and that's a sad thought, right? That's the last thing we want. Because then what about justice? You know what I mean? Because I honestly don't think this is a random attack. I mean, no way. That's as bad as, I mean, saying that Candace and Donna and Grandis had nothing to do with Summer going missing, you know? It's the same thing. I'll be back. I'll be back. I have to go supply people with food. I already supplied them with all the dinner, but apparently they need more. We're talking about a household that gets food stamps. Shakes my head. Let me SMH real quick, because I don't get food stamps, y'all. Just saying. I wouldn't have no shame if I did. I wish I did right now. Alright, you guys, I gotta go deliver some eggs, so I will be right back. I wonder if her dad was out in Wyoming. You guys, is that her dad? I don't know. No, maybe not. Hey, stop. Zahi, your soda's gonna spill, baby. Move your soda back. Thank you, my love. Oh, that's what I want to know at this point. Was her dad there? Oh, poor baby. I mean, she was all alone, legit. Like, nothing happening there. So let me jump back over to the other screen. You guys, this is just sad. And I don't even know what we're going to get out of finding Brian laundry at this point. Dead or alive. Like, legit. Like, what are we going to... How is this going to help? Is he going to talk? Is he going to utilize his Fifth Amendment rights like he already has? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Innocent until proven guilty, which is sad. It's really sad. But we're here, you guys, until something makes of this. Something comes of this. We are here, period. This is JB. I no wonder. There is no sound.
Florida. Again, force.
Yeah, they're all Florida. I think some now, Mama.
And somebody said that they had seen, I guess they had seen that the Mustang was towed off, but there it is, right there. So that's a lie. That's a lie. The Mustang wouldn't have no evidence anyway, right? Was this a neighbor, or he's probably not happy, I'm sure. You know, all these cops surrounding houses and if I was his parents, I'd be like, dude, just stop it. I don't want this kind of stuff up in my house, all this heat. Yep, get your pictures. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Look at this one. That goes in. It's a table. Going with this way. Going with this way. We pull a truck away. We pull a truck away. And we put the truck away. We this way and we put the truck away this way.
Mm-hmm. Having fun with it right now. No, this is not exciting. I could go over to a couple other channels and they probably have some excitement going on. I haven't heard about any new stuff with Don Wells for a couple days, you guys. Really don't pay much attention to him though either. I give Summer all of my time and attention, really. I gave Gabby a little bit, but I had already knew that they were gonna find her. My heart, my soul, everything told me that it wouldn't be long before they found her, especially with parents the way that, like what she had. You know what I mean? Her parents loved her. They love her. And they wanted her home. And they weren't going to stop until they found her. So there's your difference right there. Huh? You know about Summer Wells? I know about Summer Wells. Yeah, because you share your toys with her, don't you? So sharing is caring, huh? I like to share. Yeah, we talk about Summer all the time. It's a good conversation. She's not a sad conversation. She's not a burden of a topic, you know. I can't wait to find her. I can't believe how long it's been, you guys. We do need to find Summer. Yeah, we do need to find her, huh, Mama? We need to find her home. Yeah, we need to bring her home. One day, hopefully soon. Oh, who's that guy? This is a live stream, you guys. Credits all go to Fox. This almost reminds me of the O.J. Simpson. There was somebody else. Is this Scott Peterson? That they were just always just outside the home and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then it was just like boom, all the excitement happened, you know. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that he's hiding out somewhere in here, or he's gonna get scared and call for mommy and daddy to come and help him, because we need justice for Gabby, period. We need to find justice for her. She didn't deserve any of this. There you go, girl. Get on that camera.
No. What's this? What's this?
I'm in front of a killer's house.
Yes. This is
I ain't gonna lie, if I was out there, I'd be out there too.
No, I don't know.
But I would probably be more or less looking for him, because screw that. Just sit and wait for him to come out of hiding like a little coward. You know what I mean? And go drag him out by his little earlobe. He seemed to have shaved all of his hair and stuff, so can't grab him by his little chinny chin.
No.
Nope, can't grab him by that. We got him by his ear, huh? By earlobe.
I can't go on.
Drag him on home straight to the jail station.
I can't go on.
We got camera crews coming in. Is anything going on? Is it about to go down? Maybe they're gonna say something. Parents come out. Can you please leave my property? We told you we don't know anything. Why are you still here? Our son has been gone. We gave him a running start. We told him where to go and how to survive, how to hide. Nothing to see here. Move along. No, that's aiding and invading. Period. There are laws. You can't tell me that Daddy didn't know what his son did. How did he get the money that he got? Somebody had to send it to him, right? Hey, girl.
Okay, me. What do you need to do? Right.
What do you guys think? You guys think that he's still alive? You think he went and offed himself somewhere? Self-harm? Sorry, I should use nicer words, huh? Self-harm? Self-harm? He might need a Band-Aid. Kiss his boo-boo better. Sorry. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is he hiding? Or is he dead now? I mean, we're talking Tuesday. And supposedly the last sighting of him, there was no backpack, no food supply, none of that. So that could right there can mean a whole lot. You know, as far as what he was thinking, his mental stability. He knows he messed up. He knows he's not going to get away with it, right? So what do you take out into the middle of nowhere with you? You're not, I mean, if you don't have a tarp, you don't have a backpack, you don't have nothing. Look at the ground is wet right there. You know what I mean? It's going to be cold. It's going to be raining, maybe. Some wind. I don't know. I don't know. He is a fucking coward, though. Excuse my language. Earmuffs, baby. He's a coward. That's why he ran, lawyered up the moment that he could. Who paid for his lawyer? Where'd they get the money? Mommy and Daddy, right? They immediately, she worked for the DA's office. You know what I mean? She immediately, lawyer up, boy. You're about to go down. We know that this is not a dumb family that we're dealing with here at all. Period. It's just, they're smart. They know. They gave him a running start. So either he's out there bleeding out because he did a attempt at suicide, attempt at self-harm, and it wasn't supposed to play out, but yet he hid so well that it probably happened. So there's that. No, I honestly don't want him dead in short term. I want justice for Gabby. I want to see him go to prison, spend the rest of his days. Hey, did you guys see that kid that did that school shooting? Got like 1,240 something years. Like, the sad thing is that he's eligible for parole in 40 years. But I have never seen somebody in my life, especially a 20-year-old kid, 20 years old, you know what I mean? Over 1,000 years for his sentencing. That's what Brian should be getting. Careful, honey. Careful. What? Careful. Well, I'm just telling you to be careful so you don't fall and hurt yourself. That's me being nice. I could just say, don't be careful and fall and hurt yourself. You know what I mean? What do you want from me?
You help me?
Yeah, sure, I'll help you.
Mommy?
But yeah. And I heard that somebody was talking about Gabby was pregnant. I don't think so. I think she was a little bit smarter than that. She was trying to find herself in life. I think that it was a heat of the moment rage that he had. He lost his temper with her. He finally just snapped and probably, I'm not going to speculate on what he did to her. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I just pinched her skin, you guys. I'll be right back. Say I'm all better now. I'm all better now. He's okay.
That's blue.
Yep, that means that they can hear you talking. You want to tell everybody hi? Want to tell the YouTube world hi? Want to say hello? Say hello. Say hello. You want me to hold you? Oh, you're happy. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go on mute for a little bit because nothing much is going on here. And then when I come back, if nothing has happened still, then we're going to jump over to summer. I'll do a little bit of research and see if any of the parents or anybody has talked thus far today or yesterday or whatever. But we will do some updating. Alright, you guys, I'll be back. So they're already done searching. They're already done searching for Brian tonight. Honey, you have to wait for it to come on. They're already done searching for Brian tonight, which is a bummer. Still, honey, you have to wait for it to come on. Stop. Anyways, so they're already done searching for Brian tonight. I'm not going to repeat that again. If my kid interrupts me again, I'm going to freaking pull my hair out. Which I think... Can you stop? It's coming on. I'm not kidding. It is coming on. It's called patience. Oh my god. Anyways. It's kind of a bummer that they're going to stop searching for him tonight. Because, well, I mean, I know how hard it is to search for him. But do we honestly believe that he is where the parents say that he might be? Just a question, you know. Because they haven't found him. I know it's a lot of acreage to cover, but I'm sure they're using the drones. They're using multiple search parties. They have hundreds of people out there looking for him right now. And anyways, they have multiple search parties looking for him. And they haven't found anything. They haven't found a trace of him. And we're going to continue looking for him in the same spot. You know what I mean? Have we not learned from our past mistakes quite yet? Do we really think he's there? Like, where else could he be? I know that there is multiple places that he could honestly be. Like, are we sure that we're going to find him there? And if he is there, are we going to find him alive? Probably not. Like I said, he came with nothing. He left with nothing. Oh, and for word of advice, if you ever hear me start getting irritated because my kid whines like all the freaking time over every single thing, like you could give her a damn cookie and she's gonna whine. So sometimes I get a little agitated. So just word of advice. Also, if my phone is ringing, like when my phone rings, it's usually one of two people. It's either my mom who lives right next door to me or it's my stepdad who lives a block away. And his excuse for anything right now is that he can't drive because he refuses to take care of his responsibilities, which is not my fault. So sometimes I like to ignore his call. My mom's calls I don't really ignore purposely. Sometimes I'm just not going to run to my phone, obviously. But yeah, and she does that when she wants to be a butthead to me. She does. Because she'll call me when she's legit right next door. But I don't complain. It's my mom. Alright, you guys. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys something exciting happened today. So, I know it wouldn't be that big of a deal to many people out there, but to me, it means so much. So, Chip at Mystery Angels allowed me to be one of her mods. Like I said, to excuse me, to many people, it's not that big of a deal, but to me, it means so much because it shows that they trust me. Chip trusts me. Her mods on her channel trust me. I'm sorry, you guys. I just took my medicine. I'm trying to catch my breath. Excuse me. But it just shows the trust that they put into me. And that right there just means a lot to me. To be a part of her channel, to be a part of her journey, to be a part of her stories, and, you know, being allowed to put my thoughts and opinions out there too, and, you know, keeping it a safe and, you know, friendly place, welcoming, because that's what Trip is, you know. So Trip, if you hear this, or anybody else who is hearing me, I will also put it on my I'll put it in my description right now. But yeah, if anybody wants to send her the message or anything like that, I am fine with that. But I so appreciate it, and I love you, Chip. So you're amazing. I love your stories. I love what you do. Today was amazing. Give her a big shout out. It says, thank you, Mystery Angels, at Mystery Angels, obviously, which would be, and I will do a parentheses, Chip, for allowing me to become one of your mods today, because that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, one day I want to get there. You know what I mean? I've already had people asking me about being mods and stuff, and obviously I haven't got there yet, but one day I will, and patience is a virtue, and yeah, so whatever. I can only get better from here, right? And I have so much to say, I just don't know how to put my stuff into words, I guess, or being organized inside my brain. So, and then there's going to be times where, like, if my kid wasn't here and stuff, my mouth would just be going. Like, I have so much to say about the Summer Wells case and about her parents and her family, the friends, the environment that she was in. But I don't know exactly how to be nice about it. So that's something about me that you guys are going to either learn to love or you're going to learn to hate. You know, so just putting that out there too, because that's exactly what would just happen. You know what I mean? My mouth goes. And I don't know, you hear some women or girls or whatever with some foul mouths, right? But like, I used to be that one that was ashamed of some of the words that I said, and I would still be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My grandma was present, or my grandpa, or I'm at their house, you know. And even as an adult, I was always just like, oh my mouth, oh my mouth, oh my mouth, you know, and I cannot help myself, you guys. And it's a bad thing. Like, I don't know, maybe I need counseling because that is my worst flaw, the worst character of me, like my mouth. Like, you guys are just lucky that I have it. You don't really hear a whole lot from me, but like the other day, when I'm just like, where the F is F and Brian, and what the F happened, and you know what I mean? Because that's the true me. And I know that a lot of you are like, bro, like, cut it out. And, you know, I see you on other creators' channels, like, your guys' mouths, you know what I mean? Like, stop the cussing so much. Where are you guys going? Where are they going? I guess they're done for the night too. We'll see. But yeah, I got an ugly mouth, you guys, because I can run it and it never gets tired. You know what I mean? And I say some things. And my mom, she's always like, hey, your mouth, dude, your mouth. I'm like, I can't effing help it. Like, it's just who I am, man. And my kid, she's so good because, like, she said some things, but she don't really copy my bad language, which is obviously a plus. She's such a good girl, though. I must admit, I got such a good girl. Friend in Wisconsin speaks out. Crime stories obsessed. Emma, hey, that's enough. Stop. The glarer. Oh no, I have them on. What's this?
Jump in. How can?
Oh, let's listen to Nancy Grace, you guys. Let's jump over. Let us jump over. Ted Gowdy.
She was in. She had planned this trip for years. She had it on an app. She had it in her journal. She was documenting it daily with a drone and an iPad in her phone. He did that. He returned without her in her car, never searched for her, would not respond to her mama and daddy. Are you kidding me? This guy, if you guys were all going back to Florida and back to Wyoming when we come back, Wog's Laundry with Gabby Petito at the time of her death.
This program is brought to you by Jeep. There's only one.
Sorry, y'all. I should have put me on mute because I don't want it to be echoing. They will be right back. But of course, we're going to watch this because this is Nancy Grace, y'all. Hey, I should remind her. Oh, that's alright. We'll catch up. We'll just catch up to where it's at right now, and then we will maybe rewind it. We'll just see. Girl, didn't I tell you to vacuum the carpet? Please.
I'm done.
You're all done. Thank you.
I need to get a
I'm so happy to see Mountain Girl 212 again. Putting that out there too. She always has good info. I love her. Love her to death. I actually like all the YouTube creators. Even the ones that sometimes I'm just like, why would you do that? But like everybody, I could relate to every single creator out there. That we're all here doing the same thing, you know what I mean? And I don't like how everybody is like attacking everybody and doing all this extras, you know what I mean? But that's their beef, not mine. Aside that, I think that they're all good people. I think that they all have great hearts. I think they all have good things to say. They all have good opinions. And they're all doing something with themselves, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to knock them. Just because they have a different viewpoint or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to bash them. Their bigger flaws are their bigger flaws, you know what I mean? It does not affect me. It had nothing to do with me. And that's just how that is, so. I do not bash, though. That is one thing I just won't do. Unless somebody attacks me first, and then, or you just really piss me off. And then I'm going to say what's on my mind. You know what I mean? Period. I'm going to say what's on my mind, y'all. And that's just who I am. And that's just how it is. Period. Period. Point blank. Busha. I wish they would find him. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, the question is, was Brian Laundrie with Gabby Petito when she deceased, when she passed away, after, before, during? Where was Brian Laundrie? Did he hurt her? Did he strangle her? Did he beat her? Was she already sick? Here we go.
Tonight, is it possible that the life of Gabby Petito could have been saved had the boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, or his family come forward and given her whereabouts? Joining me now on the ground from Florida, Kelly Cowan, Fox 13. Kelly, what's happening?
Hey, good evening to you. So I've just spoken to the Northport police. They tell me that now this investigation is in the FBI's hands. I specifically asked whether or not a warrant has been issued for Brian Laundrie. Of course, according to the police, he's been missing since Tuesday, but they want to caveat that by saying that according to his parents, he's been missing since Tuesday. So when I talked to police earlier today, they explained it that when they showed up on Friday at the family's invitation, they finally had the opportunity to go in there and talk. The family would only talk about Brian, only interested in talking about him as a missing person, would not speak with them about Gabby Petito. They told the police that he'd left on Tuesday in his car, taken that to Mayaca State Park, the Carlton Reserve, and that he didn't come back. After several hours, they went there for whatever reason, according to the police, later on that afternoon, and picked up his car and brought it home. Then waited until Friday to let the police know about any of that. So that's what the police are saying. And again, that's all based on what the parents are telling the police at this point.
Went somewhere.
Kelly Cowan, I hear you, and I believe that's what they said, but it doesn't make sense. Your grown son goes,
But that doesn't make sense, right?
35,000 acres of swamp forest, and then after just a couple
With
of
nothing.
hours, you go and bring his car home. Cheryl McComb, it's not making sense. When it doesn't make sense, there's a
Right, you
reason
brought his
for it.
car home?
He lied about being in California.
What the hell?
He has not.
He's lied about the whole damn thing.
Supposedly, they said they moved.
So they
Law enforcement said he can't stay here overnight.
They say they dropped it off there so he would have a ride to get back home. We have no way of knowing, A, when he left.
Oh my.
We only know what
They're telling us that he left on Tuesday. We don't have any idea the direction he went, whether he was on foot or car or train or plane. We have no idea.
So you're saying he didn't drive that car
Guys,
to that reserve?
We don't know.
That's what we don't know.
So how do they know
but
to
what
pick
we
it up?
do know is that in the last hours, a body has been found, and we believe it is that of Gabby.
Yeah, who dropped him off or is picking him up? You know what I mean? So he has a phone on him to call? Because, I mean, how did they know to go pick up the vehicle and where to pick it up from? What?
As your business changes, the United States Postal Service is
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So, wow. So you're telling me that you don't know where your son is, but you went and picked up his vehicle from the location of where you think he may or may not be at? Really? That, I mean, And you're telling me that the parents know nothing. Okay. Parents know nothing. You want to go with that? Do we want to go with whatever the laundries are actually saying? Are we really going to roll with that? We're going to take their word for it? I believe that he has been missing since Tuesday, and we didn't know until yesterday, which is Saturday. So 4 or 5 days later, come on, give me a fucking break. Excuse my mouth. But, I mean, what? That just makes absolutely no sense to me. Why they would do that. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about what to say. I just ignored my stepdad again. He keeps calling my phone. He has food, and it would be nice for me, or, well, actually, I don't even care about me. It'd be nice for my kid to eat some hot food. But, you know, I have supplied the food, and I supplied everything. My mom took it down there to them, but nobody can bring food down. Because I'm taking the night off. I don't know what part of that they don't understand, and they continue blowing up my phone. Can't take a night off from my kid, but I could take a night off from everybody surrounding us. Boom. So there's that. So I did make everybody let myself breakfast. So there's that. See, now I want to go back to the whole vehicle situation. Like, how do you not know what your son is doing or what happened? When you come back alone, you ask him, where is Gabby? Oh, I don't know. Well, where did you last see her? Like, why wouldn't you suggest that he told all of that to the police? Because you already knew that something had happened to her and you didn't want your son to get in trouble. So then you give him a head start to run into the middle of nowhere and go on the freaking loose, go AWOL. And who knows what happened to him. Here we go.
Nancy Grace is searching for answers and demanding justice. All this week on Crime Stories, only on Fox Nation.
For those of you just joining us, we believe the body of Gabby Petito has been found. Now, more questions piling on. Had she survived in a homemade shelter under a rock? Had she tried to build a fire? Did she die of natural causes? Or was Gabby Petito killed? Outrage building as Brian Laundrie and his family had refused to speak. Did they know her whereabouts? Could her life have been saved? And the reality to Kelly Cowan, Fox 13, joining us out of Florida, it seems as if the online community helped solve this case.
Well, in many ways, they came together and were able to provide all kinds of crucial pieces of evidence. Now, we don't know exactly what the FBI and investigators had before they came forward, but sometimes law enforcement has to submit subpoenas. It takes time for an investigation. For everybody was screaming about the cell phone records and things like that during this. That takes time to gather all that information. But when you have a community like the one that she was aspiring to be in, that's constantly posting photographs, vlog videos, you know, that it was a vlogger that helped find that van and pinpointed that was on the 27th. We have video of it because we're from Florida. We noticed that van with its Florida plates, and here it is. Here's the evidence.
You're right.
They were also able to use a website that she was using.
For all that triangulation and the analytics of the FBI takes time. You're right, Kelly. To Cheryl McCollum, you know, if I look at all the other evidence, does it appear Laundrie was there at the time that she died?
Absolutely. Nancy, the bottom line is if she slipped accidentally or she had some kind of medical event, He left her in that state. That's the best he is.
He may
The
be
worst
morally
he is
responsible.
he had a hand in it. And I'm going to tell you something. The minute he sent the bogus text message, the minute he drove 5 days straight to his mama, never searching for her, not responding to Gabby's mama, not posted on social media, she had a fan base. He could have alerted them immediately. I can't find her. I went to take a shower. I came back to the van. She wasn't there. He didn't do any of that. His inaction tells me as much as what he did after the fact.
I can
Nancy, I have to
guarantee
say
you
that-
that right now,
Nancy.
the FBI, police in Florida, in Wyoming are gathering all their analytics, all their evidence to try and determine was Laundrie with her at the time that she died. For many of us, for all of you that had high hopes Gabby would be found alive today, the search has ended in the discovery of a body that we believe is Gabby. Tonight, our prayers go on for Gabby's family and for justice. Nancy Grace, signing off. Good night.
Staples places your work above everything. Without a price attached. Only at Staples.
This is the checkers game where grandson and granddad will bond. This is the kitchen where the new boyfriend will unofficially become family.
The vehicles there on the property just before 7 o'clock tonight. And now this breaking news just moments ago, authorities say Brian is also missing. He was named a person of interest, remember, several days ago. So let's get straight out to the scene. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is there. He's been there outside the Brian Laundrie's home in Northport all afternoon and has seen all this activity, Evan, in the last couple hours. But it's been a bit of a strange night. You finally have a few answers here. I know the family's attorney says that's the big shocker for us. They don't know where Brian is either.
Yeah, and that's right. His attorney released a short statement saying that FBI agents were here at the Laundrie family home to get information from the family in an attempt to help find Brian. We have also confirmed tonight that Brian has not been heard from by family since Tuesday. So now we're 3 days from that. Both he and Gabby are now missing, both of them. Here's what it looked like as officers were going in and out of the home. They got here about 6:30. They left about 8:50 or so. The home had been surrounded all day by media and angry residents shouting at the family to speak up and for Brian to say what he knows about why Gabby hasn't been heard from since August 25th. We now know Brian was not at home. The lawyer, Stephen Bertolino of New York, says the FBI was inside helping to collect property to help find Brian. They were not discussing the missing persons case of Gabby Petito. There are searches of Gabby going on in the Grand Teton area of Wyoming, though they have not been able to zero in the search crews there. Brian got back to Florida to here in Northport September 1st after she was last heard from on the 25th. He was in her van but did not come back with her. They'd been seen on police body cam video on the 12th in Utah after an argument led to a police investigation there. Nobody was arrested. No charges were filed. Brian admitted to police officers there that you saw on the body cam footage that the time they had spent together was weighing on their relationship and leading to arguments. This case, of course, now takes on increased urgency as there's a missing persons case for Gabby out west and now here in the Southeast and in Florida as they search for Brian Laundrie. As you said, a tremendous twist in this case. We now have two missing young people. Back to you.
And Evan, I'm curious, have you heard from Northport PD on this specifically tonight? Because you'll remember the chief yesterday at the press conference when he was asked if they knew where Brian was, he said they did. That was a little more than 24 hours ago. You got the FBI involved.
This got to be old or something, because we obviously do not have 2 missing people unless they just still haven't identified. Gabby, which is plausible, but I don't want old news. Thank you very much. So they're not at the house anymore. At least the newscasters are not. So let's see. Who is possibly... Sorry, you guys, I'm looking for... Yeah, we've got nothing. We've got a body. We've got missing Brian. Lounging. I just want to see... I know that we've seen this already a million times, but 3 months and around 1,200 tips later, TBI says there's still no update on Summer Wells. This just breaks my heart. It really does. No thanks. I almost wanted to clear my throat there, but then I guess there's nothing to clear, so. Yeah, I be doing things like that. Told y'all, you don't know what you're gonna get with me. I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you what. Usually I'm a little bit more lively, but I am exhausted. My mom just went to finally go get my food. My daughter's food. My daughter's food for the most part. Hey, you ready to eat? She's watching Toy Story 4, y'all. You just never know what you're gonna get with me. Tonight, I'm exhausted. I've been having some wicked dreams lately, and I'm not sleeping very well. I feel like my daughter is not sleeping very well. So, yeah. And then all this, I told you guys that I was having a little bit of an issue with Summer Wells and getting you guys updated on certain things, because there's just so much drama. There's so much drama involved and surrounding. There it is. Excuse me. Surrounding her case, and it really takes the spotlight and the focus off of Summer. And I used to be, I guess, a crazy person, I guess you could say. I don't got no background. I'm just crazy, like crazy shit. And I've settled down a lot since then, so I'm mellow. I'm pretty mellow now, and I go to bed early. I'm up early. I don't sleep much with these dreams I have. But I am just your average ass person. I'm so average. But you might catch us, I say us because I involve my daughter in a lot of what I do. And if we're not really put together, we will not show ourselves, obviously. That's why for the last few days I have not. Now that I got my stuff together, though, I can do my eyebrows or my makeup or something while we talk about things. We can make that happen. Or my spirit boxes, we could do that too. But I say we because I really do involve my daughter, except for like, cases like these, obviously. There's only so much that a 3-year-old should really hear or see. My mouth is one thing, but like real life stuff like that, she don't need to see that. My daughter, she's almost 4 and she's never even had a bad dream. She had one cold in her whole life, so we're not going to expose her to rotten, ugly, icky things, right? So, yeah. And all the drama, where I was going with that, all the drama and issues created triggers, and then the essays, and there's so many triggers involving her case, like as far as like me personally, what I've went through or been through or seen or whatever. And I don't want to it took me a lot to get through it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a real victim. You hear all these other people, oh, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a real victim. It took me a lot, it took me happy years to get to where I'm at today and to be the mom that I am and the person that I became, so, and I don't want to go backwards. So with that being said, y'all, I'm about to eat this dinner and I'm about to call it a night and Buddha bow bow, we'll be back first thing in the morning with any new updates or breaking news.